Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's here. All right, y'all. I already know. I'm Regina. I'm waiting for my co-host to get here, but I have a few guests too at the same time because they want to get some confirmation a little bit. But y'all already know. Download the app, Worldwide Collaboration, wwcfamily.com. Okay? Do not forget that. And you already know we on Busy One Radio too. It's the same time. Can you hear me very well?
That's the part I need. My backdrop. You in touch with them? Be on the way. Like how she ain't try to introduce Cuz though. Sincere. Y'all know me. Now stop looking. Who was that? What relative was that just walked through here? Which one of these ancestors done walked through the door? So they got to talk with her.
Okay, so it's coming up. I don't see the top. No, it was over here. Hello, everybody. Y'all already know this is Busy One Radio, and y'all talking to Jen today, and it's Sugar and Spice Show today. And I have some good news today that we're gonna have a dream book and comic. It was a dream movie, and then it's a comic book. So everybody listen to it. We're gonna talk about this today, and we're gonna play the disclaimer real quick. Here we go. All right. Hello, everybody.
What,
Hello. Hello. How y'all doing today?
what's going on,
Do I
fams?
got my star
What's going
here?
on, fam?
right.
This is film being filmed here today.
Where's Star? I can't. Okay. Can y'all hear me very well?
Yes,
Yes.
very well.
All right. So I have my worldwide collaboration family here today, which is Latre and Miss Star. How y'all doing today?
Hey,
Doing
Queen.
absolutely fabulous today.
So we're gonna talk about the Dream movie and the comic book, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So um, we're gonna start off with Mr. Trey with the comic book.
Yes, yes.
So can y'all introduce yourself and who y'all are and what y'all do?
First of all, my name is Latre K. Smooth, and I am the CEO and founder of Trace Transforming Productions. And right now, currently, we are located in Jacksonville, Florida. So if anyone is in the area, please hit us up, look us up. We are here for available for work. If you need it, let's get to it. Other than that, um, I do have a co-founder as well. His name is Oliver Jerome Calamonte, and you can look him up as well. He is the co-founder of Trace Transforming Production as well.
I am
And you,
Star.
Miss Star.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm Star. Star's Pen, Radia, whichever one you prefer. Writer, author, domestic violence advocate, yoga instructor, mommy, teacher, all kind of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get into all that.
Yeah.
Poet most of all though. So yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Trey, this is the first question I want to ask you. When did you start your production company?
I actually started my production company back in 2012. Like years later, that going by 2015, that's when me and my co-founder linked up, and we kind of elevated the production more into the media. But it's really our really big start was 2015.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, where did you get your inspiration from of doing this?
Well, I did get my inspiration as a kid, growing up watching all different kinds of animation, cartoons, also reading different kind of comic books. And then I really got my inspiration just by looking at different movies that I was really interested into. And then my biggest inspiration is like the fans. Like they are my inspiration. They give me the inspiration to do these graphics, just by hearing them out, listening to them, want to see what they putting in the graphics of what they want to see.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's a lot of talent. So, what made you and your co-founder come up with the comic book name?
Um, the name, it took us a minute to actually come around to a name for the comic book. I mean, of course, it's one of the main comic books that we have. We was going through different dialogues to figure out what name it's really going to stick with the people and stick with the fans. And so, like, we really paid attention to our dreams and our visions that we have on a day-to-day basis. And then we just kind of was just
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what, let's call it the Book of Dreams, just because it's appealing and people get tuned into it.
Nice. So, What is the book dream is about? What is the book dreams
Uh,
is about?
that's a good
When my
question.
girl started.
Um, that's a good question. The Book of Dreams is really
I'm here. I'm
about
here.
past life, reincarnation. It's also talking about different timelines, if that makes sense to anybody. It's just really about pursuing your dreams, having the encouragement to pursue what you really want to be, like what you really want to be in life. Um, it has a lot of different aspects to be in this book, but I mean, it's really about the people. It's most likely it will be talking about real life situations, real life endeavors. So really pitch in on looking at the Book of Dreams backstory, actually.
It's amazing. I can't wait to get to know this dream book. And can I introduce y'all to my co-host? Her name is Amber.
Sorry, my guys, traffic's crazy.
So I didn't want to leave her out. You know what I mean? I gotta include her to everything too, definitely. And which I have my cousin
Yes.
here too is Kenny Sincere, definitely, and
You know
whatever.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
my name.
And this is Star, Amber. This is Star.
hi,
And
Amber.
Hello, how are you?
this is
I'm
Latre. And they would Worldwide Collaboration.
Nice to meet you guys.
And we're talking about the Dream movie and the Dream book and the comic book, right? So it's three things,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Cool.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So who are the characters in the story?
The characters in this story of last year, I started off with just me at the time because I had a lot of different characters. Excuse me, I had a lot of different characters in mind, but I went ahead and just kind of did it with me at first. But the other characters which is my cousin. He has a character as well. Then of course Miss Stars Pen right here. This lady right here, she's a character as well. Then you got Trill Will, his character is in there as well. Then you have I have a few friends. One of them is his name is Joseph Morris, and he's one of the characters in the comic book. He's actually one of them that I meet inside the comic book. The first part where I'm on this boat, and he's taking me to go see Lady Wisdom. Um, Lady Electra, her name is Carmen Electra, and she's kind of a character that's going to be a part of a love story. I do also have uh, wow, that's crazy. I do have more characters, but right now just my brain is funneling right now, so I'm just trying to pick and point who's actually in there. Um, I do have uh Juggalos. I do have the Juggalos into the comic book as well. They were my first supporters, so I cannot forget them. Them Juggalos, man, they my family. So they in there as well.
That's gonna be her first.
It was my thing. I have a few friends that are
It's
juggalos,
okay.
and believe me, where they show up,
It's
they
okay.
show out.
Definitely.
That part.
So I
Yes,
can't wait.
yes, that part.
That's gonna be great. So, what is y'all future plans for the Book of Dream?
Our future plans
You
is to get it as a movie. That is the main course is trying to get the Book of Dreams as a movie. And also, we also have other linkage to the comic book that's in the plans as well. So anything that's can being conducted right now, as far as the concepts and the background story, it's just we're going to look for special events and special places to go to actually get some more concepts and have future plans with different companies to be able to get this product out more, to reach more people, to reach more people that wants to be a part of something. You know, it's just not just me, it's not just my cousin, it's anybody who wants to be a part of it. So that's really the future plans for the Book of Dreams.
Amazing. Okay, so how long have you all been working on the comic book?
Now that's another good question. Woo, you coming with some good questions, girl. Actually,
Gotta answer them though.
wow. Yes, yes. Hey, ask it though. I'm gonna have to ask you to repeat that question one more time for me, babe.
Okay. I said, how long have you all been working on the comic book?
Well, we really been working on the comic book since 2015, but at that time we really didn't have the tools or the funds to actually get what we needed done at that time. But we really started it in 2015.
Okay, cool. So that been a couple.
10 years,
Yeah, definitely. That's a. I mean, it do take time and patience to get everything,
Almost 20.
right. If you want it right, you have to be patient and make sure things are in order. You know what I mean? Your people in order, and not even that the
Yes,
production company has to be in order. And just like you said, financially, you have to be in order to do try to do a movie or a comic book or anything like that, because not even that, you got a bunch of people that's entertaining this.
Is there any more projects in the making?
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that part.
Yes, there is.
Definitely
He's
is.
ready.
So
I
how
can tell he's
did
ready.
so how did you all come up with the concept of pursuing the movement?
Okay.
We came up, like I said, me and because we came up with the concepts is when we was we was in the studio and we was working on some music, and at that time when we was working on music, we were actually getting a few ideas and being of on how can we come up with the comic book, and we had throughout a few aspects. Back then we threw out a few aspects of like where can we get these concepts from, and most of our concepts do come from everyday life. Like it's nothing that is in this comic book is made up. It's real. Real as you and I, what we're doing right now. but we came up with a lot of concepts from just going to like St. Augustine, which I referred to you I think a couple weeks ago when I showed you a concept of a graphic that we did, and you was asking where this place is, and the place was in St. Augustine, right here in Florida. It's a historical ancient monuments out there, so you really want to come and check it out. But we kind of use a lot of concepts from our everyday life. That's what we do.
Yeah, because that what you sent me was amazing. I thought I was already in the building, but I wasn't. So I wanted to be. I wanted to start showing some action.
Oh, that's gonna be coming here in the future. That will be coming here in the future. Some action. Yes,
Definitely.
must believe in the future.
That's amazing. So, do you have any other comic books you're working on?
Yes, I do. We're actually working on Planet of the Clowns. That's another comic book, which that really is introducing my Juggalo family, and that is a tie in to the Book of Dreams. Then we also have another one that's called Land of Dreams, where that one is kind of a place where you're in a dreamland and you're just meeting different people. You're meeting different aspects of life. And then the other one is called Lands of the God of Zeus and Electra Ladyland.
Oh man, they got a list.
Yeah, yeah. No, they did write it down, but they better memorize.
Hey, I gotta give yes, I gotta salute that to Jimi Hendrix, man. That was one of the inspiration as well doing Electra Ladyland. I had to change the words around a little bit, due to copyright. So I'm sure that one was substantial though.
Right. Well, that's cool.
Standing ovation.
So, yeah. So who made these designs for you all in the comic book?
At first it was just me that started off with these designs. And like I said, I first started back in 2012. But then when it came around to 2015, that's when me and my cousin met Johnny Tripman Genius. And we met him, and he was already kind of like on the same path as I was. And so I kind of showed him, there's more to it than just doing regular stuff. Just use the land, use your land as your art. Use your perspective view as your art. And so I kind of brought him in, like me and my cousin, we brought him in and we really showed him the works on how to do these graphics. And at the end of the day, I kind of passed the torch on to him because I was trying to conduct business and trying to get our production out there even more. So I definitely want to say that Johnny Tripman Genius is the graphic designer for our designs.
That's amazing. So, who is Johnny Tripman?
Johnny Tripman Genius is I know everyone wants to know who Johnny is. Johnny is a real person, but he does not, he's not a camera person. He doesn't wants to be on the screen. He's behind the scenes, and he also is the ambassador for Worldwide Collaboration. Shout out to Worldwide Collaborations because they're doing a lot of promotion. So at the end of the day, can't pass up on my brother. That's one thing I can't do. I can't pass up on my brother. But Johnny is the front man for all the promotion that we have and promotion for any other business as well.
Worldwide collaboration, boy.
Okay, well, you gave us half of the answer. That's okay.
I know.
We'll figure it out. I'm just waiting for it all to just come out at once. So I already know it's going to be
amazing. Yes, it is. So this is everyone will know. Yes. In due time, everyone will know who the is.
That's amazing. Well, we're gonna learn about Johnny Tripman in the future. Okay, y'all. So y'all stand by and just watch what happens. Okay. So my next question is there a part 2 to you all's comic book? And will there be other books to the trilogy series?
Yes, there is a part 2 to the Book of Dreams. It's the next part that I'll be introducing, like I said, my cousin, and it's gonna be his storyline of how he's being introduced into the world. And that storyline is based on his course of life, of where he came from and where he's heading to. So there is a part 2. And then there is going to be other trilogies to the series as well. I'm just taking slow actions on this because there's a lot of stuff that's going to be put into the part 2 as well. And then not only that, it's just going to be introduced in his life, also going to be introducing Star and Trail Wheel as well.
It's gonna be amazing. I know it's gonna be some action. I can't wait. It's in the working.
That's the truth.
Definitely. Yes.
Yeah.
So who are the characters behind the book of dreams, and can people have a character into your story?
1 second, y'all.
Yes. First off, foremost, the first creator is the man upstairs. he's the main source of the creation. But then you also have me and the co-founder, Oliver Jadon Clay Marty. Me and him are the creators behind the Book of Dreams. And then also we have Star and Trill Will also behind the scenes. They also behind the creation as well. And then, yes, other people can be a part of this. I advise them to, be a part of something that is growing, like Worldwide Collaboration is growing up, and so is we. We are in this together. So yes, anybody can be in the comic book. I'm not withholding anybody who doesn't wants to be a part of it. I mean, of course, I gotta let people go through their situations and stuff, but anybody can be a part of it. I'm not holding anybody back from not being a part of something that they can be in, they can be a part of.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
That's crazy. Well, it's an honor to listen to another genius talk.
Definitely. It's gonna be amazing. Thing right now.
So the software.
All right. All right. So my last question is for you before I get to Miss Star here in a minute, which is gonna be a star here.
I believe it.
She
I
already a
believe it.
star. That's right. Already a star. Everybody is a star to me. So that's double times. So who is the important people behind the scenes and giving people a real chance to have a voice in the story behind their life.
Wow. Yeah. I'm very prepared for this one. Well, of course, Johnny is one of them, and he's pretty much like one of the main characters in the Book of Dreams. Of course, he is the narrator of the story. Like, he's going to be narrating y'all through the Book of Dreams to kind of give y'all that how can I say it, the new page master aspect, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, he has it's like the new page to where he's guiding you through the Book of Dreams so that you can get a full concept and a full explanation on, especially on the characters in the book. Then you have me as well. That's really behind the majority of the scenes, due to like the graphics, to making sure the graphics look up to par to be promoted and actually get out there and what's going to be inside the comic book as well. Then you have cousin, which is he's also behind the scenes as well. And he's doing a lot more of the groundwork, outside doing the groundwork, getting to people, kind of getting them hip to the information, getting them hip to what we're doing and how we're pursuing everything with the Book of Dreams. And then you also have Off the Grid. Can't forget about them because they also are part of it as well. Shout out to Ninja because he's been rocking with your boy since last year. So I definitely can't forget about him. He's also behind it as well.
Yes, because he definitely because he hype. He ready to kick something down. Definitely he is.
Yes.
That man right there, I could just see him really. He could be the main one climbing up trees, flying out the sky, and all that good stuff. I could just see him because
ain't doing that shit.
He is so hyped, though. He is so hyped to do it.
we doing?
Yes, yeah, most definitely,
Sorry,
Put 'em
y'all.
in.
most
Come on,
definitely.
son.
So that's
Traffic
definitely
on
kind of
tree.
scared about him,
I jumped.
and then
Yeah, so that's
I
amazing.
definitely want to go to the whole squad of Off the Grid because without them, none of this wouldn't really be possible. I mean, nobody can't do this by themselves. You need a whole team. So I definitely want to shout out to them as well.
There's a team.
Definitely, it do take a
Sure.
team.
I see.
You got that right.
Sure.
So, that's amazing. So I had all the questions I had to ask you, Mr. Trey. Trey, not
Yes, ma'am.
I want to call you Trey, but
Mr.
Mrs.
You can say
Star, the
Mr. Smooth.
star
They call
of
me
the
that at
movie.
work.
Oh, really?
All right, smooth.
So the star of the movie that's playing in the dreams comic book and all this good stuff. Can you let us know what all you want the world to know about what's going on with you and your endeavors?
Well, let's do a little bit. Let's back
Mm-hmm.
up a little bit because I think we got a little bit confusing. That's why I wasn't saying nothing because I want Latray to have all his glory. So the Book of Dreams is his. And let me tell you how magical this really is, though. So I have a domestic violence support center. It's my sister's dreamer support center, right? So one of my slogans I used to always say is dream with me, y'all. Ladies, y'all just dream with me so we could dream of magical things happening. So when I got into the group with worldwide collaboration with Trill, me and Latray began to work together on something totally different. It was just he was making pictures for me. And then I was introduced slowly to the Book of Dreams and Off the Grid. So all of this kind of came within the worldwide collaboration family, which actually worked out wonderful because it goes hand in hand with my book. So Cynthia, which is the character in this book, is also the character in Latray's book, Book of Dreams. I think two. I don't know if I'm in one yet, but I know two. I think as Cynthia Magi, which is the water goddess. So it just was almost like what I like to call divine connections because it just worked perfectly. And the more and more I would, have him make me pictures. We was kind of working together on other stuff. I have a children's book coming out. So he did all of the graphics for the children's book. That is so amazing. And when y'all see these pictures and the illustrations for the children's books actually being put together right now as we speak, so it's called Hoopo's Heart, and I actually listed you as my illustrator. So yes, it's amazing that we work together the way we do. Like I could just tell him something, he'll send me a picture a couple hours later, a couple days later, and I'm like, yo, he's been right in my head the whole time. So it was perfect. Just bringing it all into all of these branches from this one tree because now in the movie 1111, which is my movie based on the book Wet, I'm gonna have all of the characters because there's more. It's not just Trill's character, Black Phoenix. There's Shifty, which is Chris. I know David has characters. I know Off the Grid John Ninja has characters. So all of them are gonna like kind of play a part in this dream that I have in the movie 1111. So that's how we decided to kind of tie everything together. So that's why I was letting him do all the talking because he knows more about the Book of Dreams than I do. I'm just blessed to be a character and able to write for, and contribute. So I want him to have all the glory for that. But it was like
Sounds
I
like
kind of felt like, and I hope they do too, like I was a missing piece in this puzzle. Because they definitely were in mine. So yeah.
That's amazing. So can you tell us a little bit about your book?
Well, it's called WET. But it is an acronym, so it's We Women Evolve Through Trauma. But it also is an erotic novel, so it's very sexy, a little nasty if you want to call it that. But it has real life stuff in it. So your human trafficking, your relationship stuff, your domestic violence, um, autism, best friend shit, all kind of stuff is in there. So you get something different in every chapter. There's also a little sci-fi in there. The water's doing some strange things, but you gotta go get the book. So, but you're gonna see a lot of this in the movie too. And we'll cross connect all of that with the Book of Dreams and Off the Grid stuff too. So you're gonna see some of all of it, mixed up real soon.
That's amazing. I can't wait because he made me want a Superwoman, and I really do think I am Superwoman, though.
I know that's
I
right.
love cartoon characters. I'm just funny like that. I just love cartoon characters, and
Yeah.
the book that you have is going to be very
It's
amazing.
honor. It's honor for
Definitely,
me. It's honor.
yes, it's definitely going to mean a lot to the women and children, because I feel like if you have different things and different subjects in your book that's telling really about life and how life is, and it really is true about domestic violence is out there, and autism is really big out there too, because we have a lot of children. Yes, we have a lot of children out here that's suffering from autism,
Yeah.
and some people just don't know how to deal with, the children that does have
Well,
it.
there's such a wide
Mm-hmm.
range of
Yeah,
ways to do it.
and not even
Yeah.
at the care. The system is so broke. The system is so broke. Can you put your phone on silent? Yeah. So the system is so broke right now with, disabled children. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's very good for somebody to come out with a book like that so they can understand. Because I have a friend, she has an autism child, and she has a rough time taking care of him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I
And it
feel like
is.
if we yes, it's amazing how the book is going to turn out. I can just imagine. So tell them a little bit about why are we going to travel to Cali to go see our boy Ice Dog.
Ice
That
dog.
is like
Ice
so.
dog.
I am so excited. Honestly, I'm very humble. um the humble beginnings for me these are, so I'm grateful that he even wants to have me, like, as far as my work and my pen. I only sent him 2 pieces, so for him to think off of those 2 pieces that we could do a whole EP, that was huge for my confidence, knowing the people that he's worked with, and some of the things that he's had his hands in. Not, to even think of me. So we're going to California to record. I'm not gonna say too much more, and I'm gonna have Regina up there because
Okay.
I know
All
I
right.
got
So
some.
I'm just trying to get a little snip.
You
That's
okay?
it.
You
I'm
can
just
get some
trying to get
snip
a
snip.
Yeah,
We gonna go
and
up there, and we gonna kind of do what I always knew I could do. Like, yeah, win.
okay. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna be in the background in some intro or something.
I'm
So,
in the background reading these
I'm
books.
gonna
I'm
be,
in the front
I,
row. I
Yeah,
I,
make
know
sure you
everybody
go get it.
I'm
got
It's
gonna be
on
it.
hollering.
Amazon, but if you need a copy, you can definitely hit me up. And if you read the book, like, the chapters are so different. So when you get ready to watch the movie and then fall right into the series, it's gonna be fun to be able to play along with Aisha, and Quez and Cynthia, and there's a whole lot of other characters in this book that we're gonna play out in the series. So I'm excited to get the first movie out, get this budget where we want it, so I can really, really do this series like I want to, and then we play into the Book of Dreams, because it ain't no superheroes looking like us. It ain't my favorite superhero. When I first started watching stuff like that, I would have to say, honestly, it's gonna be Smurfette. Smurfette was not having nothing from nobody. She was blue with blonde hair. She was outside the box. She didn't even listen to her daddy, like Papa
Right.
Smurf. She just was going for hers. But she was very protective
Yes. Yes.
over her family.
Yes.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? And
Yes.
she made sure wasn't nobody getting ready to touch them brothers of hers. So her and Catwoman are like my go-to when it comes to superhero. And I love water. So that's why we came up with the Cintia Maji, because Tia Maji actually means water goddess in Swahili. And a couple of other languages. So she's gonna be shooting water out her eyes, out her fingernails, blowing up shit with water. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. And then to be able to go
Oh
out,
yeah,
like
I
me and
love.
Latre talked about, actually getting somebody to make these costumes, and we go out to these live remotes when Trill is on stage rapping, or one of y'all at an event, and we pop up like family worldwide collaboration as Book of Dream characters. Anime who? Y'all hearing me?
Yes, I'm
Anime what?
hearing you. I can't wait. I'm happy. I'm so hyped right now. It's coming out of me right
She put
now.
everything
I,
out there on
Yeah.
the table, right
I feel like I just want to blow right now, but they ain't gonna
Oh, it's
sure
a lot
that
more.
I
Trust me, I
know.
didn't say much. It's
Yeah.
much more. I just gave him a little bit.
Well, if you want, you could keep it coming if you want to. That's fine. We ain't stopping you.
Look, Latre, they getting the
We
exclusive,
ain't
huh?
gonna stop the water, mama.
I just want
You
everybody
got
to
it?
know
Let's
that
get
it's
it.
not just about the recognition or people seeing us. There are really messages behind some of the story. Well, all the
It's about
stories.
doing something you love.
Even in this book, people look at it and they're like, "Oh, that's nasty." It is, but if you grown and you sexy enough to go
It's
beyond
the
that,
truth.
you'll see all of the
Yeah.
messages that are inside of the sexiness, because there's a lot of them in
It's
there. And
real.
I have a lot of couples, a lot of women, especially for Juicy's Revenge, because it take you a minute, especially if you're not a reader, to realize where Juicy is coming from and who she really is. But the story tells from a lot of different perspectives, a woman's perspective. And men ain't gonna like me so much when they read it, but they gonna love me at the same time. So yeah.
You'd be surprised though.
I mean, this is
No,
this
like
is
the
Very
inside.
You'd
true.
be surprised.
Very true.
yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, because it's all
Very
It's
true.
true.
it's just like an
It's
everyday
really,
thing.
Yeah.
yes, and it's
And
really
some of
like
us
our
actually
story.
read.
Women's, I won't even just say mine, because like I think they asked me that before. Like, it's me not telling my business, but telling my business. So yeah, double innuendos all over the
Yeah,
place.
both
But if you
of them.
don't know me, you're not gonna know what's
Both of
real
them.
and what's not. So it was a way for me to express a lot of stuff that went on in my life, in my head, in a fun way, in a book, and get some
Tap
coins with
in
it
on
on top of
stage.
that, so you can't lose.
So Amber, is there any questions would you like to ask? You know.
Well, I'm excited. When is the first portion of this coming out so that we can actually get a hold of it?
Um,
Latrey.
hmm,
Yeah.
the first issue, actually, I promoted last year. I have to actually I'm finna come up and my 1 year anniversary for it for the first part. It's actually on Thursday. And I have to really finish promoting the rest of the pages. I only promoted 7 pages. There's a total of 13 pages, but I still have the first portion still have to finish off for the rest of the year before I can actually get to the second part. The first copy of it, it's going to be a few years for that, because got to have that money to actually put that into floration. So be expecting that in the next few years. I'm gonna keep y'all posted and keep y'all updated on that. Johnny as well, he will do that as well to make sure y'all know we're actually the first issue is coming out.
Yeah, and we're
It
gonna
was great to
definitely
meet you
revisit
guys.
that, Latrey, so we can see if we
Yeah,
can move that along a little bit. Because I don't think we gotta wait no years. Let's get it.
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll talk later and
Nah,
figure out
I
where
ain't
we
no
at.
year,
And
break it down. Be
yeah,
patient.
let's do it. Well,
And
this
it'll
one
be
is
done
out,
right.
y'all. So go get it. This one is out. It's
okay.
ready.
So
Yeah, good. I
okay, and
recommend
tell
everyone to get that book. Get that book, please.
definitely tell everybody once again what is the name of the book and where can they find it at.
The book is called Wet, WET, and you can find it on Amazon. Or you can hit me up and find me. I'll send you a copy as well. And also, I'm doing free shipping this week, so just hit me up. You can hit me up at submissive alpha underscore,
There
or
you
you
go.
can just
Okay,
comment
I will
down
good.
here
definitely be
below.
looking that up.
Yes, ma'am. That's my Instagram at submissive
Yep.
alpha underscore, or you can just Google me at Stars Pen, STARZPEN, and everything will pop up. All of this, my Instagram, my Facebook, my TikTok. Probably this interview, because my stuff be plugging up everywhere. My children at work told me, shout out to Howard Learning Academy. I love y'all. I know some of y'all probably being nosy watching this right now, but they told me I'm Googleable. So they like I'm the hot teacher, y'all. They
Hey,
love me.
Hey,
look, you
I
know,
Star
some of
said
y'all
Google me. He said
Yes.
I Star said Google
I
me.
mean, I'm gonna
That's what
teach
they
y'all
say.
that
You
it
Google me.
ain't about who ain't listening. It's about who is listening.
That's right.
Yeah,
Period.
very true.
That's right.
And
Definitely.
you be surprised to find out that there's more people listening than people that's not listening.
Mhm.
That's true.
People
Well,
acting
we
thing.
figured that out when you
Yeah,
look at
even
your
actors,
reels
shit, they still
and you see you
they
got
still
like
customers. They
15,000.
still
Uh-oh, we talking over each other. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying you can see that when you look at your reels and stuff, and you see you got like 5,000 views and 2 likes. Like, come on, people, just hit the button.
shit.
And I
It ain't a
say
little
this
number.
because it's not like I have to tell people like, okay, so how do I say this without being mean? Because they sometimes they say I'm a little harsh. I don't give a fuck. So listen, here it is. Here's the thing. If you like something, appreciate it. And if you don't appreciate it, then you don't have to like it, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're on social media and you don't realize that you can get monetized by posting stuff on Facebook, because I've gotten monetized by posting certain reels and stuff on Facebook. That's why we
Well,
worry
those
about the
5,000
likes.
people
And
got friends, family.
Wait a minute.
They share, like, I could say 20 out of those 5,000. 20, maybe 30, maybe 100 out of those 1,000 people, 2,000 people. If they shared your product, that goes to another 2,000, 1,000, 5,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
right,
It's just keep being consistent.
right.
Keep doing what you do. As long as it make you comfortable, by the way, you got to stay in your niche. You have to keep doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that.
You only
There you
live
go.
one life.
That's my advice. Don't stop. That was what I was gonna say anyway. So that was perfect timing. Don't stop. Just keep doing it because they are watching. Especially if
Keep
you
doing
have enough confidence in yourself to know that you got something that they like. They're watching it. They might not hit it right then because they can see when you pop on that live. Stars Pen is watching. I don't really care because I want you to see I'm watching because I want you to have that support. But some people will wait for the playback because you can't see them watching it. And that is amazing. We love the playbacks because then y'all watch it like 3 and 4 times because we can't see it. So thank you. We appreciate y'all.
Right. So definitely I brought people along so they can imagine what's about to happen right now. And I'm that they're gonna get in worldwide collaboration. And
Yes.
I'm that we have another guest here. He does movies and he does movies down south.
Oh wow.
So
Oh,
and his name
wow.
is Britton.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna scoot over.
Come on, sit over here, Miss Britton.
Okay.
I had met Britton a couple years ago. They was doing movies up here, and the movie didn't come out, but it was okay. But we ain't gonna get on that part. But this is Mr. Britton, and Mr. Britton, can you let them know who you are?
See this told you. I'm Mr. Britton. No, my name is Britton Carter. I'm a hometown product from Cincinnati, Ohio. Born and raised. Came up playing sports, basketball, but ventured off in later years, to start doing acting and, just loved it. So, I'm a Cincinnati native, and y'all know about Cincinnati. We do it all from here. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in Atlanta right now, and
I came down.
That's right. That's right. And so I'm shooting the film, Fatal Betrayal. This one will be out. I don't know about the other one, but Fatal Betrayal will be out.
Fatal Betrayal. So he's making a movie down there in Atlanta. Thank you.
I'm in the movie.
Amber's in the movie. Definitely. Definitely.
I'm naked.
Oh my God. She wants to be naked in the movie.
She's got one of the most dramatic scenes I have ever seen.
So the movie is called Betrayal, and y'all can look Mr. Britton
Fatal
up.
Betrayal.
Yeah, definitely. And can you tell them a little bit more about yourself? Because I know it's more about you.
Oh, well, I mean, do I keep it PG-13?
Or
do I be me and be gutted?
You'll be interesting.
So let me take my hat off, because this might help somebody. So first and foremost, like I said, I'm Britton, and I grew up here, and I was playing sports, and I was that kid next door. But I also was that kid that was on the block. You know what I'm saying? I was also that kid that was hustling. After basketball practice, I tried everything. I tried everything. Drug game, everything. I just like it wasn't so much the money, but it was the hustle, the grind.
Right.
So did like significant time, man, in and out of prison after my basketball career. I played overseas, went to jail overseas, because I couldn't stop selling dope. And so I wound up back in the United States. And one of the things that I did was immerse myself into the community, and I did some things socially after my stint of going in and out of prison, trying to get out the game. I ran for public office here in Cincinnati. Some of you may remember this noticeable flyer that was around, and my motto was, I'm not a politician, I'm everyday people. And and the reason for that is because I found out that we all can be fallible, right? You know what I'm saying? But we need folks to embrace us and give us the opportunity to really like spread our wings and do what we do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just found myself always writing. And in fact, that's how, Amber and I connected. We were at work and I was writing the scene and I asked her to read it. And so she read it. But all in all, I'm a person that's not beyond controversy. I've had a tremendous amount of controversy in this city. But I love this city and I think the city loves me. And I'm just glad to be back here. I was here for my mother.
I think it's our turn.
Yeah.
It's our turn for the talent to be
Recognize.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. Because, the thing of it is, we had talents, right? So it doesn't make no difference where you go at, you know what I'm saying? That talent that you have, you know what I'm saying, can still shine through, irregardless as to, the places or some of the dark places that we've been. That's always going to shine through. I can remember being in the joint and I wrote a play. As a matter of fact, I'm turning my play into a screen film.
Nice.
And the play is called Dreams. It's about dreams. So it's called
That
Miracle.
goes in our theme.
And so it's called Miracle. And it's about folks that have dreams. So here it is, this old school guy, and that was my character's name, old school. And what we did was I wrote the play in the penitentiary, and of course they tried to steal it in the penitentiary, but it did well. It did well, and I brought it to the street, showed it at the Greenwich for like about a month, and now I want to, present it, on the screen, and it talks about these dreams, these hopes and aspirations that we all have. In fact, one of the things that it does do, and I'm glad of this, is that it points out, man, how women are so significant to us, man, to our journey. You know what I'm saying? And
If we don't show interest, y'all lose all the productive aspect of yourself.
I mean, yeah, and not only that, the first right, and the first person we call when we in times of trouble, mama. If you ask from the mama's house, you call them your girlfriend. Can you
Homie gonna be like, yeah, you crying, bro? What you crying for?
Right. So for me, I took all those experiences that I had, you know what I'm saying, and it was kind of like busting at the seams, and now I got this wealth of material. I mean, I should be writing movies from now into November because of all of the experiences. It ain't too late, though. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. Too late. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing now. So, I'm in Atlanta. There ain't no question. I'm in Atlanta, and I'm doing my thing, and come on down there, man. Y'all come on down.
That's where I'm from anyway. But Chris said, because he is the co-owner of Worldwide Collaboration, he wants everybody to join Worldwide Collaboration. And also, I have Worldwide Collaboration family here, and they're doing a book of dreams, a comic book of dreams, and a movie.
Okay.
So it's amazing that you said that because that's what the same thing they do. But yours is called Dreams of Miracle, or
it's called the Miracle, but it's based around dreams.
Okay.
Person's dreams, hopes and aspirations. Same meaning, and not all of us, recognize the miracle. Even when we got some darkness, right? Yeah. So, sometimes somebody has to pay a significant cost so that you can be right here at this table. You know what I'm saying? So you all could be doing what you could. Somebody had to pay the cost. Right. You know what I mean? And then we could pay it going forward, to somebody else. And that's my whole mission. You know what I'm saying?
Paying it forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Paying it forward.
Exactly.
And most of the OGs that I know that taught me anything, they told me you owe me nothing. If you could pay it forward, I see your results. They always put me in position knowing I was a leader. They knew it before I knew it.
Right.
Right. They knew it before I knew it. So when it comes to those situations, they saying literally, if you could take this favor from me, all I need from you is to do the same thing for the next man.
The next man.
to do the next man.
And I had somebody pass that on to me that way, and and I gotta be honest. When he did, I looked at him like, who is he? Is he?
You don't even know who the next man is.
Not only that, why are you getting? We so game shy because of what happened to us over the years that we are asked to why. We're asked the why question. Why are you sitting here being so nice to me? Why? Like I'm not deserving of that. I shouldn't have that. I remember our first encounter. It was so comfortable and just, I enjoyed it. I embraced it because you were like, it was like you were open and, and was giving us some top-notch ideas freely. You know what I'm saying? And we have to remember that what we get is not, it's not given to us to hold on to. It's given to me to pass on to you so you can pass on to somebody else and so on and so forth. That's my mission now.
That's today's message.
So that's what we
Well, I'm
about.
also filming in
So I
Atlanta.
definitely want
Okay.
She definitely,
She still shouting.
yes, she definitely goes to Atlanta. Most of y'all are more from down south. I know Trill Will from down south. I know Christopher, he's from New York. But it's a lot of us scattered everywhere.
Right. Name my contacts
so definitely this can be some good resources for you too.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely, and I'm gonna give you the information so you can, collaborate with them because I know you do a wonderful job, and I already got Amber to join anyway. So definitely, I mean, you just don't know what we all can do as one.
Right.
Because there's a lot of
it's about unity, people.
Yes, definitely.
It's all about unity.
Yes, strength in numbers.
Yes,
strength in numbers always been that.
Definitely.
It's always been that. It's usually been against us in more ways.
That's right. And I got to say, Busy One, producing folks like this, giving a fellow like me an opportunity.
Another one. Give me another
one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, listen, I am not above or too vain to recognize where opportunities come from. And, so my message is be open to the blessings. You know what I'm saying? We always ask for blessings, but we're not really open to them. You know what I mean? We want to put parameters on how you gonna give me my blessings.
It's called trust issue.
You know what I'm saying? Trust.
So they gotta learn how to receive. I used to be like that, not knowing how to receive. Somebody do something nice for me, and I'll be like, "Why?" instead of "Thank you." So yeah, I understand that. Definitely opens up to being receptive when you come into an organization, like worldwide collaboration. Even just opening up and asking. I'm that left-handed Capricorn. I don't do too much asking for help, but within this group, I haven't really had to. Everything just kind of came full circle.
Worldwide
Almost everything we needed was like right there for whatever person needed it. If somebody needed a writer, they had Stars. Somebody needed to make some graphics, they had Latray. Somebody needed some radio shows, we had Regina. We need some rappers, we got Trill. So we got some of everything in there. And I would definitely love to collab. So again, we are filming the book, and I live in North Carolina from Brooklyn, but I be in Atlanta just about every weekend trying to film 1111, which is the first movie I'm gonna put out based on the book.
It's worth the play.
Yeah. And I'm there, and if they permit me, I shout out my number and how to contact me. I'm in Atlanta. I welcome everybody that comes or wants to touch base, reach out. You know what I'm saying? Be careful because I'm liable to put you in the scene right there.
I was about to tell you the same thing. I was about to say the same thing. Because Regina already know when we go to California, we're filming some scenes with Ice Dog, and she's going to be in a part of the movie as well. So I'm going to give her scenes so she can practice on the plane. And if you in Atlanta, I'm there just about every weekend. I teach, so school will be out the end of May 25th. So at the end of May is when I'm gonna really, really start to turn up as far as filming, because we've been working on this for a long time. It's time for it to come out. June the 3rd through the 5th, I'll be in California. The 15th, if y'all not doing nothing, I know it's probably a reach, but I would love to see some faces when I open up the show for Benzino in Atlanta. I'm super excited about that show as well. That I'll be doing some spoken word.
What day
So
is that
shout out
again,
to
I'm gonna
Kim
man?
send
Bronson
it.
and Sean for that
I'm gonna give
hookup.
you all the information.
Yeah, because
And
I'm
I'm
there.
gonna, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna put you in the group. And do you, Latrey, do you have any final shout outs that you want to give and start to before we close out?
Trey
Yes, and like I said, I do want to shout out to the Most
Represent.
High, Yahweh, for being able to give me this gift and to be able to do these graphics. This is one of my fortes to do because I mean it helps me, get through everyday situations, everyday life. Whenever something occurs or come around, I give the most up to the man upstairs for one. But I also want to shout out to my family, worldwide collaboration, because like I said, none of this, none of this what we're doing wouldn't even happen. So I also want to
Get it
shout
out the
out to
mud.
Worldwide
myself
Pull
collaboration,
it
for
out the
having me
mud.
on
boys.
here as well, because this is like my first interview introducing myself to the world, and I want to shout out to you, stars, because we're gonna still be working on a lot more graphics, baby. It's only just going up from here.
Yes, sir.
Keep it
I
coming,
want to
baby.
shout out to yes, I definitely want to shout out to my family out there that's watching. If they tuning in, they seeing, they haven't seen me in a while, so I'm hoping they'll come across and be like, okay, there he is, he's still alive. And then I want to definitely shout out Off the Grid because they is the biggest, the best, and the baddest motherfuckers I ever met. So salute to them. And Chris, man, thank you,
Worldwide
thank you, brother, for
collaborations,
Got a
you
good
know
boys.
mental.
and having me a part of this big movement, because at the end of the day, man, none of this would be able to be possible without a team, without having people that actually is serious about their work and what they're doing.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir. And like he said, anybody can be a part of this. What I'm saying? You just got to be serious and ready. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Same thing.
So, Star, do you have your last shout outs to
Yes.
everybody?
Oh gosh, really quick. Of course, the whole Worldwide Collaboration family. I definitely got to shout out my whole cast. Shout out to Trill. Shout out to Subpoena. Shout out to Queen Hadassah. Shout out to G, Untamed Gorilla. Shout out to Worthy. Go follow him. SS Mr. Amazing. That's the whole, pretty much the whole cast and crew of the movie 1111. So I appreciate y'all. Shout out to you, Johnny. Shout out to you, Trey. Appreciate everything you guys do. Shout out to Chris. John Ninja. He's always on it. Shout out to Quentin Kelly, Ice Dog in the building. Shout out to my kids. My daughter is amazing. She's about to be a senior. She's doing amazing things in this world right now. So I'm super excited for her. Again, go follow me at Submissive Alpha, Stars
Yes.
Pen. Go get the book. Follow us. We're about to start filming. I think that's about. Shout out to my mommy up in heaven. I had to shout her out today because I was really sad this Mother's Day. But for all of y'all that don't have
Shout 'em out.
somebody, mommy's gone. The sun sets on all of us, and you got a hell of an angel. So that's the way I had to kind of think of it this Mother's Day. I appreciate you for having me too, Gina. Shout out to Lisa D, y'all. I cannot forget my girl. Shout out to her. Y'all go
You
check
got
out
you.
Drop Back
It was
Studios out there
coming
in
up to
Atlanta
meet you guys.
for all your picture influencer needs. She got you covered. Shout out to Eddie out there in Atlanta too with the glasses. That's my dude. Appreciate him. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for
Yes,
having
man.
me,
I
y'all.
love you too.
Yes.
Love you too. Busy One Radio.
Nice to meet you guys.
Shout out to Busy One. Shout
Squad.
out to you,
That's
Amber.
See you
They
next
don't know we gonna pull up in this bitch.
And y'all get my number.
oh,
Everybody,
don't believe
Regina,
it.
they can have my
Don't
number.
believe it.
Y'all reach out by phone. Because if you hit me up on something else, I probably won't see it. So call me, text me. Regina can give out my cell. Only her, though.
Okay, I'll get from again. I want that book. I want that book.
Absolutely. Okay, I got
And
you. I
Amber
got some
could put you
copies.
on touch with me and Alani.
Yeah.
To give you my
Yes.
number.
No, I'm about to put you on Worldwide Collaboration. You
Okay.
can get in contact with everybody.
There you go. Now,
Yeah,
you
he
got
got
me.
he got to
You got
be
me.
tuned in
I'm
with
locked in.
everybody.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
going to text her
definitely
as soon as
locked
we get off
in.
and remind her to give you my number. Make sure you give it to
I
him,
got
Gina.
y'all. You already
Yeah.
know.
All
I'm
right,
giving
baby.
him everything, all the information. He can tap in with all of us. He definitely
Yeah, I'll be
can.
in
No,
Atlanta
I'm
next
serious.
weekend.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
should be
They
there
getting
next
rid of all the
weekend.
Okay.
And then the week
all the
after
pussy
that, I'll be
drugs.
there filming the whole week. And then we headed to Cali, baby. We're going to cut up in Oakland.
You already know. I'm on it. Y'all already know this is Busy One Radio and Worldwide Collaboration. Thank you, Chris, and the whole family for tuning in. And also thank you, Latre, for letting me be the blessing to show your face.
Hey, don't be down,
Yes. You know, I
And
keep
thank
I keep
and I
myself
want
hidden. She said.
and I definitely want everybody to tap in with Worldwide Collaboration. Definitely, it's an amazing family.
Mhm.
Everybody does something. I don't care what it is. It's something that you need,
it's
any
about
kind of
unity.
resource. We got it all, and definitely tap in with Latre because I think this dream and this comic book stuff, the movie is gonna be so amazing.
That's
I can't
nuts.
wait to
That's
jump
crazy.
out of a parachute or whatever that goes on. And this movie is going to be amazing. But and Star,
Worldwide
y'all
collaboration,
also go get her book.
boy.
I already looked for it on Amazon.
Amazon. So she already got it. She already got it.
I gotta get the right link. I gotta get your name on there. I gotta make sure I got the right thing. I'm ready to read it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
okay, don't get it from them. Get it
So
from me.
Today's episode.
Yes.
she wants you to get it from her. And she'll send it. She'll deliver it to you for free.
Look.
Okay, well, thank you.
Definitely.
I appreciate that.
And I thank you, Star, for coming on, and I appreciate you too for
Anytime.
tagging me along with you on this amazing like journey of yours, and which is gonna be mine too because you even got me going on here doing stuff. So it's amazing. It's a blessing, and I
Yes.
love you all. No, definitely, I love you all, and I can't wait to show what I can do too because I just
Mhm.
don't do this. I do a lot, and definitely I can't wait to bring my inner out on everything that's going on. And definitely I want to just like thank just everybody, like definitely.
Literally.
And I love you guys. And
Yeah.
also tap in, everybody tap in next Monday at 6 p.m. You never know what I got going on. I'm always have something pop up.
I never know what's coming out of my mouth. Y'all don't know that yet, but surprise.
That's right.
You
I
will.
also
Keep
know
us
what's going in it.
wondering.
But that's a
Yeah.
whole other story.
Well, thanks for having me. I was honored. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you very much. And y'all also tap in with the Dream movie and the comic book. It's going to be very amazing. Definitely, I know the kids is going to love you as soon as they, things come out with the children too. So, and definitely, we are Worldwide Collaboration family, and we going to tune in next Monday. Y'all also have a blessed evening and a blessed life. Like everybody is highly favored in my eyes. So everybody is a star. So I thank y'all very much for participating in me and everybody else. And I definitely gonna have everybody do the Worldwide Collaboration family. Y'all know how I am. This is what I do. Definitely. And I'll see y'all next week. No, I'll see y'all tomorrow. So tomorrow is the Women Empowerment Day. So you already
Yeah.
know I'm in the
Yeah.
building. That's right. So everybody have a blessed evening.
Yes,
Y'all already
you
know
too.
Worldwide Collaboration and
Bye,
Busy
y'all.
One Radio.
And Sugar and Spice.
And on Sugar and Spice Show. That part.
Yes.
Yes.
Forget about that one.
Bye.
Peace.
Worldwide collaboration.
What is worldwide collaboration?
It will blow your mind. It is the world movement beyond movements. And talents join them on wwcfam.com. How do I join them? Go to wwcfam.com and upload music, videos, create chats, add websites, online radios, and so much more. Let's take over the world together. I am down. I hear it's not only a website, but a movement anyone can be a part of. Yes, go join them now and later rule the world together. Worldwide collaboration.
This is a worldwide collaboration song.
Yeah. Look. Brainstorming, creating, thinking of new ideas, inventing inventions, representing everything, having members collaborating, worldwide collaboration.